guys will learn how to add your subscriber count to your live stream really quickly through OBS, then this is a video for you. Let's get right into it. What is going on, everybody? Is once again Oda here, bringing you guys yet again another OBS tutorial. Today I'll be showing y'all how to add a subscriber count. Now to it, so right click or click the thing. Now once this window's here, you're gonna go to your web browser and then you're gonna look up livecounts.net. You're gonna the or URL. So I'm just gonna put Oda, and that doesn't work. See it, your sub count is right here. And once you've copied it, you can do this. Right click or click the down to crop the browser. Now what you're gonna do, browser, and then you're gonna look up live counts. My own trick that I like to do that not a lot of people know. So I'm just gonna put Oda and 2000. Your sub count is right here. And then drag these corners down to crop the browser. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna crop it just so it's showing the number, and you don't want to go like right to the edge of it, and you'll see why in just a second. So just leave a little bit of space. So as you see, I'm leaving a little bit of room, because if you happen to go up like, you know, from 1000 to 2000, the number 2 takes up a lot more space than the number 1, and you don't want it cutting off. Just basically leave a little bit of room, but not too much, of course. So this is good right here. As you can see, it's got the number. We are good to go, and it is actually a live subscriber count. So as you can see, I just unsubscribed on my other account and it has went down. By the way, the cool part about this is that you can close the window and you don't even have to open that up ever again, and it is a live subscriber count. So I have another account that I'm subbed to on my channel. So as you can see, if I unsubscribe, it goes down, and if I resubscribe, it goes right back up. Now most people would just leave it at this ugly color and they'd put it like, you know, somewhere on their screen, wherever. But I actually have my own trick that I like to do that not a lot of people know, and it's super simple. I'll show you guys how to do it right now. What you're gonna do is you're gonna right click on your browser source and then click filters, and then once you do that, on the bottom left, click the plus icon and then click color key and then click OK. Next to key color type, change that from green to custom color, and then you'll see these two boxes that come up. Click on select color, and then in this window you're gonna see pick screen color. Click that, and then your cursor will be this, like, well, it's not anymore, but you'll see that if you hover over stuff, this box right here is going to change colors. So go and click on any of this background area on your window where it shows the live subscriber count. Just go ahead and click that, and then you'll see that it changed, and then click OK. Now as you can see, the background isn't completely gone. There's still a little bit coming through. You can still see there's a little bit of outline right there. And to fix that, it's super easy. All you're going to do is you're going to copy these settings exactly. Where it says contrast right here, slide this all the way down to the left so it's at -1. And then the smoothness bar right here, slide this all the way to the right so it's at 1000. And then the similarity bar, slide this all the way to the left so it's at 1, and then you are completely done. As you can see, even if we zoom in a lot, there's pretty much nothing left, and most likely you're gonna have this sub count like super small, like something like 1. And then the smoothness bar right here, slide this all the way to the right so it's at 1000. And then the similarity bar, slide this all the way to the left so it's at 1, and then you are completely done. As you can see, even if we zoom in a lot, there's pretty much nothing left, and most likely you're gonna have this sub count. Double click on the browser source again so we can pull this back. You're gonna go to the, once you've copied livecounts.net, I will also have a link to this website down below in my description. Now once you're here, you're gonna see a random name that pops up here. Just go ahead and click that name, enter your channel name, username, ID, or URL. So I'm just gonna put Oda, and that doesn't work, so I'm just gonna copy my link. Now once you've copied your link, you're gonna see that your sub count is right here, and once you can see your sub count, you're gonna go to the top of this where the link is and just copy it. Then once you've copied it, you can minimize that, and then right here in the OBS box where it says URL, you're gonna delete this and then paste that link into there. And then once you've pasted that URL, you can click OK, and then you'll see that is showing right here. Now double click on the browser source again so we can pull this back up. And then while you're here, change FPS from 30 to 60 or whatever FPS you're streaming at. Most likely it's going to be 60 or 30. And then change the width to 1920 and then the height by 1080, and then you're pretty much done with this box. Just go ahead and click OK, and as you can see, it is now taking up your full screen. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hold Alt and then drag these corners down to crop the the browser. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna crop it just so it's showing the number, and you don't want to go like right to the edge of it, and you'll see why in just a second. So just leave a little bit of space. So as you see, I'm leaving a little bit of room, because if you happen to go up like, you know, from 1000 to 2000, the number 2 takes up a lot more space than the number 1, and you don't want it cutting off. Just basically leave a little bit of room, but not too much, of course. So this is good right here. As you can see, it's got the number. We are good to go, and it is actually a live subscriber.
Lort herinde i det år.
Ej, der er masser af spil, det er da
Yo, what's going on, guys? Hennis here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you way more efficient and from YouTube Studio. So if you open up your YouTube dashboard and go over to the Analytics tab, and on the right side of the screen, you should see a spot where you can see your live subscriber count, and this is built directly into YouTube Studio. And if you click See Live Count, you'll get a direct, 100% accurate live subscriber count.
Oplev à la Hjørt. Lækkert havrebaseret.
Subscriber count for your YouTube. Where directly in change my width and my height to 1920 by 1080. And then once now, in order to see in order to type in our email address and password. So to do that, right click on live sub count and click interact. And now we can actually type things into the browser source. So the next step is just to log into your YouTube channel as you would normally. Type in your password, click next. Now you may get a two-factor authentication prompt where you either have to put in a Google Authenticator code or verify notification on your mobile device. So if you get a message like this, go ahead and confirm that now. And now if you did everything correctly, you should immediately be greeted with the same page that we copied directly from our browser. You should be able to see your live subscriber count directly in OBS. So we can actually exit out of this interacting preview window here. And now if you hold down left alt on your keyboard and click and drag on the edges of your browser source, you're able to easily crop it to only show your live subscriber count. and get it just where I want it, right there. And there you go. Now you have your live YouTube subscriber count built directly into OBS. And the best part about this is you didn't need to install a third-party plugin in Chrome like with the Social Blade extension. And you also don't need to do any window or display capturing in order to see your live sub count. This is directly in OBS. So you can close out of this browser in the background and your live sub count will still be here. And every time you close out of OBS and relaunch it, your live subscriber count will automatically reappear. And actually, quick tip here, now that you have your live subscriber count on your stream, odds are you're going to be getting a lot more subscribers. So I would leave a little bit of extra space to the left and right so that as your sub count grows, it doesn't get cut off by the cropping that you've done here. So now when your sub count inevitably triples in your next live stream, you'll have enough room to display it here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. This is the easiest and most seamless way to add your live YouTube subscriber count to your OBS stream. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, please be sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it.